If a chapter on human resources seems like an extension of management or leadership, I would think that view is correct. That's how I look at it. What does an HR department do? They obviously have to find the talent, provide training, develop them into future positions, and if needed, discipline or fire them. One of the most successful American businesses of all time is Southwest Airlines. I say that because when most airlines have filed for bankruptcy, merged, or gone out of business, Southwest has never had a layoff. Pretty ironic, or maybe not ironic, that their ticker symbol on the stock market is LUV. They were first founded at Love Airport in Dallas, but this is consistent with how they look at people. They don't have a human resource department, they have a people department. Their founder said his job was to love, cherish, and protect the workers there, from baggage handlers and ticket takers up through vice presidents of divisions. And he thought it was very important to create a culture, not just bring anybody in. People needed to fit with their culture of fun and customer service. If you're an accounting student, I think this is where a lot of companies went awry, and part of it is the way the government allows you to write things off. Human beings are often looked at as an expense, whereas equipment is an asset and you get to depreciate it, meaning you get tax benefits, and you do have a regular maintenance schedule. Well, I think it's ridiculous to think of a desk, a press in a factory, a computer printer as an asset, but a human being is an expense. And companies take care of their equipment. Sadly, they don't always take care of their humans by having a maintenance schedule in terms of physical and mental health and skills training, developing that talent. So, if the government changed the definition of humans to allowing them to be an asset, just like a piece of uh, factory equipment, maybe companies would treat people different. Diversity is a big buzzword, as it should be, because we live in a diverse country and we want to get different viewpoints. So, traditionally, we call diversity what sex are you, how old are you, what race are you, what's your ethnicity. All interesting and important topics. However, I would call true diversity ideas. Ideas can come from anywhere and any place. I think personality is often a more interesting way of looking at talent because I'm interested in how you're going to perform at work. Religious beliefs are very important. Christians have certain holidays. Islamic faith people have a very demanding month called Ramadan where they can't eat from sunup to sundown for 1 month. Topics that really impact the workplace. Sexual orientation used to be not talked about, now it is talked about, and as a result, that can impact the work environment in terms of respect for people and lawsuits. People with different disabilities offer different perspectives. They view the world differently. Getting people from various geographic locations also is real important because America is not one country. The Midwest has a different culture than the coast, both on the east and west side of the country. The South has a diverse culture. So if you want true diversity, I think you need to get people of all different geographic locations, religions, and personalities, and other identifiers. How do companies find talent? Resumes are still used, but they're filtered in different ways. LinkedIn is a huge profile place where they can look up your skill set and background and talents. There's numerous other job places like Monster, Indeed. There's a lot of databases out there. Events have always been used where they go to college campuses or to community areas and do job fairs. Word of mouth has always been used and will always be used. When you tell talented employees, if you know of someone that would fit our culture, please bring them in. Employees are oftentimes the best recruiter for a company. How do we keep track of performance? I'd say ineffective management or wimpy management that did not want to give candid feedback would meet with you once a year, go over your performance, and issue you a raise or not a raise. Quarterly reviews are a little better, but still not enough. I would argue we need to do both individual reviews at least monthly and also have team reviews. Our goals being met. True talent development requires constant feedback, honest feedback, and a training schedule should also be in place where we monitor that. How do we develop talent? Your employer can offer classes. Many of us pay money to belong to a gym or buy exercise equipment, but we won't pay our own money to go to seminars, take classes, attend trade shows, conferences, networking events, or join professional organizations like economic clubs, marketing groups. That to me is kind of interesting. If you pay money to join a gym, that's important if you like working out or think you need to work out. But how about spending some money on yourself in terms of your career? Famous business author and consultant Tom Peters has a simple but I think very honest view of training. If you're going to be very good at anything, musician, athlete, artist, military person, training is constant. Mid-level people need development, so the bosses need developing, people under them being developing. Management should look at people and what kind of training, skills, and education they get as an investment in the future. Good sales training, for instance, would pay off in higher sales, not just an expense that we can't afford to do. There's more to your compensation than just your pay. When you're young, you tend to focus on how much does the job pay. What about other benefits? Does it have good medical coverage? Does it include dental and optical? What kind of retirement plan do they offer? Do they match funds in the 401k? What's the work culture like? Do they do things with your family? Do they give days off in the summer? Is it tough to get days off? What is the work schedule? Does it offer 4-day work weeks? Can you work a lot of hours and take days off when you want? Are you treated as a mature adult? So who's responsible for your career? Human resources? Or as Southwest calls it, the people department? Or you? Management expert Peter Drucker said, it's your career, you're in charge of it. Sometimes the HR department's good and they'll take care of you. Sometimes they're just there to avoid lawsuits. It doesn't matter. You're in charge of your own career. So to make sure that you're getting continuous development of skills, don't be afraid to pay some of your own money if work won't pay for it, because those skills will transfer with you. They'll go on your resume and be seen on LinkedIn. And networking is always an important thing to do. Look for a new job before you need one. So if you ever are let go or the company has trouble, you already have other things lined up.